What's up, everyone? We're going to go into the Destina updates right now. And essentially, the Hall of Heroes has allowed us to purchase relics that have a base effect of effect resistance. Let me go ahead and show you guys that. And then also, you can mess with her other skills as well. So let's say, you see there, effect 8 to 16% effect resistance. Now, depending on which skill you get up here, my recommendations, if you are early game, Destina's Grace is probably going to do the most for you. That's going to decrease your skill cooldown on her ulti, which starts at 6. You can Mulligora upgrade it to 5-turn cooldown, and then with this, it would be a 4-turn cooldown. And a lot of people are going to go for that, but if you are middle or late game and you got a fairly beefy Destina, especially a tank-style Destina, in my opinion, you need to get this one, Key to an Oath, if possible. Dispels one debuff from ally with the lowest health when using Key to an Oath. Now, real quick, her 2. It's not bad. Her 2's always on a 3-turn cooldown, but I could just see, unless you're running like a pure combat readiness cancer PvP team, I'd rather just have either the 1 or the 3, but the 1 most of all. So we'll get into why I think you should do that. And Destina is in kind of a unique place. You see that a lot of people in the game have pretty much forsaken tanks for the most part. Not everywhere, but in PvE, mainly because you can run a Soul Weaver and they will be pretty much just as tanky without some of the tricks that some of the knights can do in this game. So on her 1 here, attack with a staff and heal the ally with the lowest health, proportional to max health. For some reason, doesn't trigger a dual attack when you soul burn it, but it attacks the enemy and heals all allies, which is kind of cool. And once again, with that relic we just showed you, it will also dispel a debuff. You upgrade it here for healing, it's pretty sweet. Her 2, once again, you know, good thing overall, just on a 3-turn cooldown. And her 3, it'll give combat readiness as well as dispel any debuffs. Combat readiness 15% per each debuff. Up to 4, and everything scales with her health, so you're going to want her with as much health as possible. Get her a tanky speed set if you can, emphasizing health, defense, effect resistance as close to 100 as you can get it, and speed. And pretty much what you're going to do for her artifact. What's crazy about Soul Weavers in general is there's almost no wrong artifact, really, so you need some extra healing, you can go ahead and use... when you use her 2 and her 3, use Rod of Amaryllis, it'll heal 24%, up to 24% on the person with the lowest health. If you want to just boost overall healing, get the Showtimedr staff, you can get up to 40% boost to all the party healing. And even something like a Celestine, heal the ally with the lowest health by 8% when using a basic skill. Well, her basic skill already heals, and then you can have it dispel a debuff as well. You could have it do an AoE heal. So Destina is actually set right now to become one of the better, tankier units in the game for your team. A lot of people already run her as a tank. She's also used as a soft counter to Dizzy in PvP, eliminate a lot of the debuffs as well as increase the combat readiness of your team. But even some of these other artifacts here, Idol's Chair, increase the combat readiness of whoever has the highest attack in your party whenever that character is hit. Water Origin, if you need a tankiness boost, go ahead and recover 8% of health and increase your combat readiness by 20% when you get hit fairly hard. Potion Vial, get rid of debuffs faster, so you could use her 1 and use that to help make her a debuff cleanser whenever her ulti's down. And even something like Tome, if you just want that combat readiness boost. So everything's there for you, you just gotta kind of mix and match depending on what you want for your team. And Destina right now that she has these relics, one of the biggest complaints about her was her ulti was too slow. Well, now you have the opportunity to make it faster if you wish. And you can also start to control debuffs in a better manner as well. Not only dispel them all with your ult, you can also dispel them with your 1. So she's just overall just became a fabulous unit. Literally the only thing she can't do is put up a barrier or put up buffs for your team. But other than that, she's just a phenomenal character right now. And if you got her early game, definitely hang on to her. If you manage to get an extra copy, you know, Ruel's always out there, and Ruel, if you get her, definitely save your Destina for her, your Destina clone. But sinking one or maybe one of the aura unlocking, what the item's called. But anyways, getting that extra health boost is never a bad thing. 4.3% health. Gonna be your biggest boost, the first one you get. And overall, Destina has actually become more of a main game character now. You can actually use her in PvE now and not really feel that, feel like she's slowing you down at all, no matter which way you go with her. So definitely recommend building her up. Let me know what you guys are doing with your Destinas, and that'll be it for this guide. So, for this updated version. So I'll catch you guys later on. Have a good day.